The next question, since I was just following up on that, I want to talk about team dynamics because on site we work with whether it could be a small intimate team to a large team. We could have like 20 plus of team members within our team. So, how does team dynamics influence mental health, and what steps can leaders take to create a positive and supportive team culture?
Team dynamics can absolutely affect your mental health. If you are in a team that is full of conflict, then you may not be performing at your best, and you may not feeling your best. So team dynamics are very important. I do think the manager, the one kind, the supervisor, plays a major role because I'm going to assume many of these rental properties are owned by very big companies, right? And so it's not just, I mean, some are not, but a lot are run like large, like companies that own hundreds, or dozens or hundreds of properties. So there is the bigger environment of the company that you work in, but each area, each team, you the manager can be essentially a lagoon that kind of protects the team from the storm that's beyond. I think that manager is incredibly important. Also, the staff you have, but the manager sets the tone by listening, listening to your team, like active listening strategies, demonstrating that. You teach that to your customer service folks. Like they, if they don't explicitly get it taught, they sort of watch everyone and they learn how to do it. But listening, I underscore, is so important. The other part, I think, I mean, for a manager, when your employee is stressed out about something, take the time to listen to them. I know you have 20 things on your plate, but it's important. You don't want to have a 21st thing of having to replace an employee, not in this job market. I don't want to be, recruitment and retention is one of the biggest challenges of managers, and I'm sure that's a big issue in the workforce. So take the time to let them vent about whatever is going on. Maybe take it. Let's take a deep breath together. I know it sounds corny. I'm going to own it, right? But if you are that stressed employee, they might feel really validated that my boss heard that I was stressed and helped me take a moment.
Hmm.
Like that's the kind of boss you want to stay and work for.
Yeah.
Modeling and listening, I think, can be a real plus.
And can we normalize just saying to our boss, I'm taking a mental day today? Like, I need to use PTO for just a mental day. I'm not sick. I'm not nothing of that. Like, I'm physically okay, but I just need the day off to decompress, to do nothing, just to lay on the couch, on the bed, or whatnot, and just be lazy because sometimes we need that. Our bodies, our brains need that reset. So, can we please normalize just saying, I need a mental day off?
I love mental health days, and I think you could, it depends how your company does PTO, right? If you have PTO, if you have vacation and sick days, you have to kind of go through the lie to get the mental health day. I mean, who hasn't done that?
Right.
Who-
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. You know, versus if you have a policy on that, that's something that organizations can do, is work on their policies. But you can allow people to take a mental health day, and frankly, I'd rather you plan it, because if I know you're going to be out, so let's say you have a big a big project you're working on and it's completed on the Friday, and you're like, I want Monday off as a break. I've been working extra hard for the last 2 weeks. Go ahead. You worked hard for 2 weeks. You couldn't take a day off in the middle of that, so take the day off after, plan it, and then the team can accommodate that. It makes it almost easier if you just, now sometimes you don't know you're going to need a mental health day, but that's just like you don't know you're going to get sick.